to kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. Had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up.
Back up.
I had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honest.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Blue, wait. Wait. Here we go. Here we go.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check 59. Green, 59. Mike to 59. Defense, keep it up, guys.
Come on. Let's get it.
Throwing on second down. Winston looking downfield for Godwin. And that's
how do you miss?
Inside the 30.
How do you miss?
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
How do you just whiff?
Chris Godwin.
That's crazy.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2.
That's an easy cover. He just
Extra
whipped.
point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Don't hold me no more. That's the one
Following
hope.
the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
I ain't got it in me. Not tonight.
This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I ain't got no more hoe in me, man. Bring it straight up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Ain't got the time to be alive.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Gun. Tighten up. 45, 51, 45. Watch us left.
Now it's Ryan.
What was that?
In heavy traffic, and
What
it's
is going on, bro? What is that? I'm getting hurt.
And he's able to get
Matt
it back
Ryan just
to
threw
the
that ball
41-yard
so
line.
bad. What
When you
was
start
that?
thinking of guys that are in the
open.
mix for Defensive Player of the Year,
Oh, no.
I think you use him as
It's
Exhibit
gonna be
A.
like
Maybe he's
that.
not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the
Man, it's gonna be like that.
he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
Same formation.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it. because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise. Don't leave the red zone without putting
that
points
as
on
he's
the
going
board.
down. That's
Throwing
wild.
on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's wild. Come on. Dumps wide. Show this.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Wait. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Easy. 6 man. Check curls. Wait, got it. 5'9".
Go get him. Come on. Go get
Let's
him.
go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Shift. Green, triple T. 5-0. Wait, got it.
Jameis to throw it.
I need that pick. Come on. Madden is holding me.
Big O.J.
I
Howard
need
is
that
intended
pick.
target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Come on, bro.
Quarterbacking 101.
Can't take
Never
it.
force
It's already
the ball into
strike
double
2, Madden.
coverage,
That's actually strike
especially
3
not this close
in
to
the
the goal
first
line.
quarter.
The windows are so tight.
Come
You just don't
on
want to
now.
force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
22.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Winston. That's caught by
Boy, broke a
Howard.
hit stick. All right, at least I
2
held him to
yards is
3.
all they'll get on the
Still a game.
completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense,
Should've
the
been a damn
drag
pick.
route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the
All right,
quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Take
This
off,
fielded
boy.
at the 2.
Take off, boy. How you let
Now
number
that's the
88
kind of
catch you
return that
from the
warms the
tight
heart of the
end?
special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung
tight end,
heroes,
fam.
remember, they have their own meetings,
Could've been
their
a
own
house
practice
call.
time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Pick it up. 36. Watch safety Greenman. Safety Greenman.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Buck it.
Extending the arm.
Oh, yes,
Bust it, boy.
works.
And he'll go
Hit the
down,
hole.
but not
Let's go.
before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong.
And he can't find
Oh,
anywhere to go.
I really wish I had a fast
And he goes
quarterback.
down.
They pushed Julio
Levante
fucking Jones out of damn bounds,
able to
bro.
take him down. It's a loss of
They
3.
pushed him out of fucking bounds.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they
That was
let
shitty
little
play.
brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it.
Right.
But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
I need that safety to be
but
more
it
towards
winds up
fucking
falling
Julio.
incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm in field goal range, so let's not fuck it up, I guess.
Ready. Check.
Right, if he's gonna give it to me.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Be a dot. Come on, bro, it's right there. Turn around.
Off down near the
What did
5.
you do?
Return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
That's a dot.
First quarter, and now he already
There's
has 2
levitate.
interceptions.
That's a
He's got to
dot,
guard
bro.
against being tentative from this point forward,
It's a
though. He's got
dot.
to still make the right reads, make the proper throws.
Mom, if you
I've
want to
seen
sit there
guys
and
in this
bitch.
league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He's
Yeah,
got a first
I
down
don't
past the 30.
understand. That's crazy,
He's
bro.
at the 50.
That's a dot.
He's at the 30.
And they got picked off.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Good dot.
Ronald Jones, yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I don't play good from behind.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. You do it with a little bit of humor. Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Levante David.
Yeah, I lost. That's crazy. That was never even open. I just forced it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out. The Falcons grab it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. 17-0 our score after 1. They'll run on 1st down.
God, bro, if you hold that block, I'm done.
Get about 3 down to the 38.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Okay.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 33 yards that time.
Good 7.
Hey, check. You go tight. You got tight. 39.
Now Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bryant's extra point up and good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Stay down. Yes.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
First and 10 at the 52-yard line. Man, wait. Go. 59 mark.
Draw play. Winston to Jones. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Time to go, night. Single receiver. Hey, you're ready, triple team. Single receiver. Let's go.
Jones. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down.
6 guys. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
I wasn't even playing press coverage, bro. I wasn't even playing press coverage. I wasn't even playing press.
Mike Evans.
Where's my deep third?
Number 7 on the year. As the Buccaneers
Wow, if I
tack onto
had
their
fucking
lead.
audible to mid-blitz, I'd
Extra point by
understand.
Gay is
Oh,
up and
I
good.
never
And
did.
that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get that ball.
Now it's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48.
No mustard on him this
We
year.
haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already
Broke them
thrown
off.
4 picks.
Didn't matter.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons leading tackler in 2018.
Almost every kick except for one. The play was there.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Check the backer, check the backer.
And they try the sweep to Jones. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And an alley to run. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan. Caught by Sanu. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
Ryan. Looking deep for Julio.
He had it and dropped it.
Shut off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. He wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended the last.
It's a comeback route. Where's the comeback? It's a comeback route. Where's the comeback? That's the only reason I threw it. You ran that like a vertical.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between
he ran a vert.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. On 2nd and 12, Winston flushed out right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth.
Look at this shit. Thank God I'm there. God, everybody's getting blocked like he has a Dallas Cowboys line.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 4th down, and the Bucs trot out the former 49er Bradley Pinion to punt it as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Damn, what a punt.
This is fielded at the 7.
Damn, couldn't have reached.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. The Patriots have jumped out to an early lead over Miami. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Check 45.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Mike, 45.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He completes it to Jones.
Why'd you catch it like that? Son of a bitch. Why the fuck did you catch it behind your back?
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Man, that hurts.
First down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
21.
To throw is Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted.
I ain't putting that bitch nowhere near where it needs to be, bro.
Got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
That was my chance to get back in the
Bucs
game.
offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away.
How fast is your fastest car? Let me check that shit right quick. Because he's burnt. And he's still caught up. Oh, you got a 95. All right.
First-round pick Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there
That
defensively.
motherfucker was too fast to be getting caught up when he won the damn free
From the
throw.
34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Alert 3. Hey, Sam.
Ryan on the handoff. It's
I had
Kramer.
2 blockers
Looking
there
for a
that
crease,
just
can't
left him
find
to
one.
5.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop.
Man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Ryan.
Ryan don't have the arm strength, bro. He's open. Hit him. He is open. There's a pocket there. Hit him.
What's that?
It wasn't an
Damn, Matt Ryan, you're letting me down on so many throws where they're open.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Niggas running the same fucking formation.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
get your
just
fat
being
ass
calm
over
hasn't
there.
exactly worked.
They need
Where you're
any
supposed to
spark at this
fucking
point.
go.
The loss of a
Block
full
him.
3 yards, and now
Gone
it's
if you
second
get
down.
there. If you fucking get there, I'm gone. At least for first.
Base. Check hot route. Hot.
On second down, Freeman. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Ryan going to
Yo, he just flat out moved and missed the guy.
Losing yardage back
What
here
the
midfield
hell?
at the
How
49.
can
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
he is selling. He said, fuck the play ass.
Crunch time, defense.
Here's Ryan to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made
Hey,
at the Bucs'
it ain't a pick, it's
32-yard
completed.
line.
You best believe it.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Here's Ryan. Jones has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary
No,
target.
you baited me. Oh,
And that is caught. Touchdown,
he baited me,
Falcons.
but it worked.
Justin Hardy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Welcome to the touchdown club.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
My bad. He's in the same formation again. Look at that. Oh, come on,
The
bro.
Bucs offense
You
set
can't
to
just
begin their
stay
next
strong.
possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to
No
fully
worries,
commit
bro.
to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also
And he's free going down the left side.
Nigga
It's
stayed
a
in the
full
same
base.
formation all
And
game,
he's
bro.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
That's crazy.
Ronald Jones,
3 niggas missing.
75 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This is taken at his 4.
Hey, number 59, if he comes back and walk one damn guy, I'm gone.
36. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll go again to Jones. And he powers his way up past the 30. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That nigga's bouncing off people like a bowling ball.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
Check your hot read.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
That fucking punter's like a 99 overall.
He'll look to set up his blockers. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
My running back
was
blitzed.
You have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
My running back was blitzed out the whole
time. A better
time.
view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Come on.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
I ran this from the wrong side of the field.
Throwing again. Ryan. Buying time to his left. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Carl Nassib. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Where's Julio? Where the fuck? Where's Julio?
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Oh! Oh, he dropped it! Oh, no! He had it. What the fuck?
And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent
that boy, that's
field
almost
position
a fumble. He had that for so long, bro. Damn.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Damn.
This is Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Jones. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Okay. I can get behind that.
And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, now this from 43. And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27.
All right, we're going to return it.
More points, and that
We've been so damn close about 3 times. We're going to no, we're not. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to return it. Take our ass to 25 and throw a pick. I like that one. Beat this
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though.
Guess what? My fucking line did. Hold.
Careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So following the hold,
Oh,
they're in the middle of a hole here with first and 20. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Doing it.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
Oh, why did he give me that dumb animation?
Down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard
Man, we had such a bad start.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game.
He's open. No, he's open.
He goes down.
No, they sent the house. No, he was open.
That is now his 13th sack of the season.
Release the Kraken.
Continues.
Oh.
After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Oh. Julio, fucking bring that ass away. Come on.
Back to throw. Ryan.
I see you. Throw it where it needs to be thrown.
Deep downfield.
Nope. Fuck no.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Good
effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One-on-one, Sanu.
I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Oh, it's not Jones. He's tired. Fuck.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh, fuck my O-line.
He goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Fuck.
The 305-pound Ndamukong
You know damn well we go for
the
it.
QB there.
And
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, how far can Ryan throw on this episode if we got our ass kicked? Let's find out in about 5 seconds. Got that ass. Alright. Yeet this ball down the motherfucking wire, boy.
He's going to let it fly.
I need a penalty. Oh, he had it in his hand.
Complete. As time has run out on this football game.
Oh.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game
to
put
Colts
up that number of points. Continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Good job, Ryan. Nathan
so for the Bucs, they will indeed finish over